This is Jorge Rivera with FirstCoast.tv. We find ourselves at St. Cyprians with Wendy Tatter, and she is a prison reform activist. And she had a talk here. She spoke to a group of people about the do's and don'ts of if you have someone you love in prison. So my question to you is, how did you get started on this activism?
I got started because my son was sent to prison almost 7 years ago, and it was such a traumatic thing for me, and I've been dealing with a lot of interesting things that happen in prison and dealing with the guards and with the rules and the regulations, that I thought it was important for other people to have someone in there, newly in there, that doesn't know the ropes, to know how to get through it and how to navigate the system.
So what would you say is your goal when you bring people in a room like this and you talk to them? What is your main goal?
But as far as you guys who may be knowing someone who is about to go in or is already in there, the first thing you need to know is how to get your visitation rights, to get to go see them. And I have in the back of on the pew back in the back are little visitation forms that you can take one if you need one. You send that to your inmate, your son, your friend, your brother, and they will give it to their classification officer, and then you will be put on a list and be able to go and visit them. It's very important, and they don't tell you this when you fill out the form. You must fill in every single line. Even if it doesn't apply to you, you write NA in that line, because if you don't have every line filled in, they send it back and you're another 3 or 4 months behind. You are allowed 10 envelopes and 10 cards each time you mail. You're allowed up to 20 stamps. It varies through different places. Some of the prisons would only allow me to send 10 stamps at a time. Men cannot wear white t-shirts because inmates wear white t-shirts. What else? No see-through shirts, no stretch pants at all, no gang emblems or nasty words on a t-shirt. I think my main goal is to, in my normal talks, my main goal would be to educate people that people in prison, rather than staying in prison and being the same person that they went in as, they need to be educated, given hope, and given opportunity to be a different person when they get out.
So you spoke here before.
Yeah.
This is maybe what, your third time, probably?
Probably, yeah.
And my question to you is, when are you speaking again for those who would like to come?
That's an excellent question. I don't know. I don't have another engagement. So if anyone needs me to come and speak at their group, I am open to it. I'd like to educate people on what's going on with the prison system and the judicial system that needs to be changed.
And what would be a phone number? That would be
My
good.
number is 904-687-8423. My email is wbtatter@att.net.
And is there a website that we can go to?
No.
Not yet. Okay.
Although
All right.
my artwork is on a website.
All right. Well, we wish you and your son the best, and we thank you for sharing, because lots of people have loved ones in prison, and it's a whole another planet.
It's another planet, and people that don't have anyone in there have no idea how it is. Thank you so much.
Thank you again.
In there. They send that bill and plan. It has to have your name on it. It has to have your address on it. They send that to their classification officer, and then you're put on a phone list.